Yeah, how long must I keep this on my face? Huh? Oh, oh, I can't smile. Oh, home sweet home. Lieve Aarde, I haven't had a chance to look at the morning Sunday papers because I've just got back from Europe. I went to Nigeria with President Zuma for those 2 days of his state visit, just to convince people that he is still the president of South Africa and that Kgalema Motlanthe is not waiting in the wings. But of course, I was so excited. There were 2 free first-class tickets to Europe, because, obviously, for us. And so I thought I'd take my little granddaughter, Winnie Jean, with me. So we went to Paris, and I said to her, oh, Winnie Jean, let's go up the Eiffel Tower. And she said, no, Gogo, it's on my iPad. It's very high, and so many people have jumped off and died. Good. And then we went to the Louvre, to see the Mona Lisa, and she just stayed outside because she had the Mona Lisa on her iPad, and it was bigger than the real one. And then, of course, Versailles. I love Versailles. And Kandla's got such a long way to go. But you know, Winnie Jean just watched Lady Gaga on her YouTube and didn't see Versailles. No, yeah. I must say, Europe is in turmoil, no? First of all, the Germans regard all the Syrians as migrants. The Danish people regard the Syrians as refugees, and of course the British say they are all potential terrorists, while the French just throw up their hands and say, "Je suis fini." Oh, somebody made a very funny little speech in Berlin and referred to our president as President Zupta. Where do they get that nonsense? Of course, London is always a sort of a home from home as well, because I'm very familiar with the English after what they did in South Africa. Of course, South Africa is not top of the list of anybody's priorities, except the exiles. I went to a few dinner parties. I must say they do my babooti rather nice. Oh, got the politics. And I recognize so many of them. All those old nationalists who are now living in London saying that they are political refugees from South Africa, like the Jews that were forced to leave. Waar kom hulle daaraan? I kept on wanting to tell them that little joke that Helen Suzman always whispered to me. When the Jews start packing, it's time to go. When the Portuguese start packing, it's too late already. Of course, there are no Portuguese at the dinner parties in London. It's the young people that worried me. You know, the young South Africans who want to come back to South Africa, they're not all white and Afrikaans. They want to come back and study, but they're scared of all the hashtags. And I said to them, Meskatte, hundreds of thousands of students in South Africa are studying. The few you see on television burning paintings and destroying private property are just auditioning for the African National Congress so that they will be employed as spokespersons and so become millionaires before they're 35 years old, and that means they can buy any degree they want. Oh, my magdag, look at this. If I tweeted this face, can you imagine what they say about me? Oh, Evita is doing blackface. They won't allow me into Stellenbosch. Oh, God, I mustn't smile because then I'm just cracked from top to toe. Ah, God, nou ja, daar is dit. Skatties, ek het dinge om te doen. I've got to wash this black right out of my face.
Evita, Evita, and you know what we mean. Evita, Evita, always on the scene. Evita, Besaiden, oh, Evita should be queen.